I want some ice cream.
No, Peter, you finish your food. You get back here right now, mister. Don't you... Get down from that chair or you're in big trouble. You put that ice cream back right now. I mean it. I am not kidding around. I am not going to say it again. If you put that ice cream in your mouth, you're going to be in big trouble, young man.
I hate you! I hate you! I want my mommy!
Well, I'm the best you've got!
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
I got scared. I dropped my hot pocket.
I'm drinking rum.
It's Rum and Nerdy.
I'm drinking rum.
The time has come.
I'm drinking rum.
So grab a glass, some ice, your bottle, 'cause we're about to drink some rum.
Kicking like I usually do, drinking.
I'm drinking rum.
Here's Greg and Garrick.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rum and Nerdy. I'm Greg.
And I'm Garrick.
And today we have episode 5.13, The Ice Cream Truck.
Now, is it the one from that old video game, Twisted Metal, with the clown that drove the ice cream truck and was constantly blowing people up?
Sure.
Is it Twisted Metal? Metal Gear Solid?
I
think there was
Twisted Steel.
I don't know.
Metal Gear Solid Twisted Steel Part 3. I don't know. Fuck. We just make this shit up as we go, which we're kind of doing. We're just like,
what the hell was that name? Okay, so it was not Metal Gear Solid.
There's a Twisted... I think there's Twisted Steel or Twisted Metal. If only there was a device that we could have.
I remember yes, Twisted Metal. And they made a movie out of it. They made a movie in 2023. Yeah, that one. Twisted Metal with the stupid clown in the ice cream truck. Oh, man.
Yeah.
2023. There's a movie that came and went and I barely acknowledged happened. Wow.
Falcon and the Twisted Metal.
Will Arnett was in that.
Who?
Oh, Will Arnett.
Yeah.
Lego Batman. Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
He played Lowell in Wings. Do I most notably remember him from?
I remember that show. I remember the opening scene for the first one where the other guy got in the plane and he's just like, yeah, it's totally unprofessional for the pilot to be late. Fuck it, let's go without him.
I saw that clip today.
Really?
Hand to God, that clip floated through my social media feed earlier today.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's sitting in the background, reading a magazine, and the other passengers are like, "Man, can't believe he's late. And I got places to be, and it's very unprofessional." And the pilot back row closes up his magazine, and he just maneuvers into the pilot seat. He's like, "Yeah, well, the hell with it. I'll fly us there." And they're like, "Wait, can you fly a plane?" It's like, "I don't know. How hard can it be?" And then he turns the plane on, the propeller starts going, and he's like, hey, look, I got it on the first try.
Yeah, that's Tim Daly.
Well, Tim Daly was the other brother. Tim Daly was
I thought
Joe Hackett. He was the serious one. Brian Hackett was not Tim Daly.
I thought Tim was the one that did that scene, though.
Nope.
Was it the other one?
It was
Steven Weber?
Steven Weber, the Goofy brother, yeah. Oh, yeah, Tony Shalhoub was in that.
Yeah.
That was a really fun show.
1990 to 1997.
Oh, solid. It used to be on after Knight Rider on USA.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo.
I think we used the Wings logo
on
a previous episode when we had Cheese Mule on.
Cheese Mule. That freaking guy. Yeah. So
you honestly remembered that clip? I saw that clip today.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird that on the day that's like random.
Anyway.
Sorry. Hold on.
That's okay. You got a lot of stuff going on.
I do. I've got a lot of little windows open, but I was trying to be prepared.
Have like 5 monitors and...
No, I've got 3 monitors. One of them is mirrored so that you can see it too.
Yeah, I only have 1 computer, but 2 monitors. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, so yeah. you were looking something up for us.
I was at Wings, but the other thing, yeah. So one of we missed it last week, but it was confirmed. Goonies 2 is a go.
Yeah, yes. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. So what do we know so far? Goonies 2 is in development. Although details are still emerging, Warner Brothers has confirmed it's happening, with Steven Spielberg producing and Patsy Pansarelli writing the script. However, a specific release date has not been announced, and involvement of the original cast are yet to be finalized. So, what does that mean? The producers, Steven Spielberg and Chris Columbus, who I believe wrote the first script. I think he wrote the screenplay for the first one. The original cast: Sean Austin, Ke-Huy Quan,
Sean Austin.
yeah, Corey Feldman, etc. Or many of them are all confirmed that they are interested.
Did you hear the story about Sean Austin's mom?
Yeah, she was like Patty Duke.
Donna Reed.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
And the whole thing about like the dad, they thought the dad was this person, and then it was actually this other person.
What? No,
Sean Austin like didn't know like who his real dad was until later.
his dad isn't John Austin or whatever. The Gomez Adams. The original Gomez Adams is his dad, and his mom was Patty Duke. They had like a whole thing. Oh, Sandy's here. Hi, Sandy. What is it? Oh, shit. Oh, you brought us ice cream.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you, Sandy. Just actually ice cream. This is amazing. If only we had some Old Saint feet to drizzle over it.
Yeah, so Sean Austin's... Thank you, babe. Thank you. Sean Austin's biological parents are Patty Duke and Michael Tell. While he was initially told that his biological father was Desi Arnaz Jr., DNA testing later revealed that Michael Tell was indeed the father. So there was like, yeah, a whole thing about it. But I don't know if that's what... Clearly, that's not what you were talking about.
Not at all. So he had the original treasure map from Goonies.
By the way, coffee flavored.
Oh, this is the homemade ice
yeah,
cream.
this is which is why like one of the coffee.
All of this makes so much more sense now.
This is so Sandy for her 10-year anniversary at work got to pick a thing, and she picked an ice cream maker. It's really easy to use. You like freeze the thing, you mix up the ingredients, and pour it in.
Congratulations for spending 10 years with us. Here's an appliance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw it sitting on your table.
Ooh, this is very.
I'm enjoying it.
This is it's subtle, but I made it with like real.
It's subtle,
Cuban.
but it's more coffee than a lot of the coffee ice cream you get. It's kind of like, it's a little coffee.
Yeah.
I think I want to get one of these because I think Maddie would love to make ice cream.
It's super easy. You make it says up, that you want it, the mixture to sit like 2 hours, but it's better if you set it overnight.
Okay.
So you make it, and the next day you put it in, and it takes like 20, 25 minutes. Now, one thing I'll tell you, like I've been pouring it in a glass Pyrex baking dish.
Yeah.
And it comes out like soft serve, like a Frosty from Wendy's. Mm-hmm. But you just put it in a thing and then
or McDonald's
freeze
if the machine is working.
Yeah. But if you put it back in the freezer, the consistency matches. It's just regular
ice cream.
Yeah. But this is my second batch.
That's really good.
And the first one was chocolate ice cream, and I took the Reese's peanut butter cup thins and froze them, and then pulsed them in the food processor, and at the last minute dumped them in, and then I made a peanut butter sauce like at Friendly's ice cream place, and did a swirl in it, and then let it refreeze.
Ooh. I got to get one of these. This is really good.
Yeah. And for the equivalent of like $15 a gallon of ice cream. It's not that bad. But it's like a cup of milk and some sugar, depending on the recipe. Some other ingredients, depending on the recipe. But then it's you do the milk and sugar, stir them up, and then you mix 2 cups of heavy cream and stir it up and let it sit. Then
I feel like I should make a spreadsheet to figure out the cost-benefit analysis of making your own ice cream at home.
It probably is more expensive this way. However, you can like have a lot more control over what you're making.
There you go. Well, thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sandy.
Yeah.
This is good coffee ice cream.
Right? It's subtle. Like I said, it's not overwhelming. But it doesn't need to be.
So, anyway. What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by ice cream.
Oops.
Yeah, so Sean Austin had the original map from Goonies. I can't remember if they gave it to him or he stole it or what. He probably stole it. Anyway.
Freaking child actors.
I know. And he had it for years until one day his mom was cleaning his room and she thought it was a crumpled up old piece of paper and just threw it out.
Ouch.
Patty Duke threw out the Goonies map.
Never liked her.
Did you ever watch her show?
No, I didn't. Not because I had any negative feelings towards it. It was just, even though I'm older than you, it was before my time.
Yeah, but you're in core Nick at Night generation.
I didn't really do Nick at Night.
Oh, really? I like Mr. Ed and Bewitched
Yeah.
and...
I did watch some of that stuff because that was all syndication when I was a kid, before cable.
Because you are that old.
I am that old. But like the old black and white shows that I remember growing up that were kind of syndicated afternoon stuff was going to be Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay.
And then there's Seamount Pond.
Yeah.
Leave It to Beaver, Andy Griffith. Yeah, that one. And trying to think what else. Leave It to Beaver. A little bit of Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie.
Here's one for you. You were staying home sick from school. What are you watching on TV?
Back then?
Yeah. Yeah, not now. Like last week when you stayed home sick from school, what did you watch? No.
Well, really the ones I just mentioned, maybe...
Because there's always two very memorable shows. Like I'm sick and I'm watching daytime TV. Number one is going to be The Price is Right.
Yeah, I was never a big game show person.
Oh, really? Oh, Price is Right, man. Bob Barker for the win.
Yeah, no, I
And
get
then
it.
Number two for me was always Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah, Gilligan's Island. Solid choice. But
What were yours?
I think the previous one you mentioned, those are the ones that were readily available, on the UHF channels during the day. The networks were soap operas, and I didn't do that.
Garbage.
Which is funny because some of those shows are still going, but
They are. Like season 46 or something.
at least. But yeah, so I did that, and then trying to think what else. Then we got HBO.
Oh. Did you start with HBO or did you start off with Showtime?
No, we started HBO. It's the only thing available when we got it.
Right.
So our network came in on coax, but it was a double coax.
Okay.
So
weird.
You had your 13 channels and then an A/B switch and another 13 channels.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's effectively there's your 26 cable stations.
Huh. Oh. Is that why all of the remotes had A/B on them?
Maybe
Because I always remember the cable remotes had A/B on them, and
it might have been, but I know they phased it out. But like we were one of the few people, because I that was in Kansas City. I know when we moved down here, there was a different box that had a bunch of buttons on the top, and you just click those. This is before remotes.
your first VCR, did the tapes come out the front or out the top?
My first VCR, the ones they went in the front. We were late getting a VCR though.
I'm not sure were we.
Yeah, my parents were just like, "Yeah, I don't need that."
Although we got a Betamax, so I could always remember going to the video stores, and you'd see all of the amazing rows and rows of video cassettes, and you're like, I want to watch this movie, and like, you have to go to the beta section, like, oh,
Yeah, there's like 3 movies, and 2 of them were documentaries about World War II.
and they were all checked out.
Yep.
Beta.
Yeah. Well, and I think we've talked about why VHS beat beta.
Porn.
Yeah, because porn picked it.
And and I thought that was related to patent issues,
No,
because like Beta didn't release all their patents at first or something like that. I don't know.
I think it was also just cheaper. It's the same thing like Laserdisc was the higher quality, but it just didn't catch on because it was expensive.
Laserdisc was also annoying. You had to flip it.
Yeah.
You couldn't get the whole movie on one side, so halfway through the movie you had to stop and flip the disc.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I used to know somebody that had, I want to say it was New Hope on Laserdisc. As useless as that would be, I wish I had it right now.
I heard Disney released the original cuts for the 3 movies. Somewhere.
Really?
I heard that somewhere. It was like
That
limited
re-released
to-
it?
Yeah.
I don't know if
It may have been like a
device.
sick internet rumor. I may or may not know a guy that has them digitally in the event that you wanted a low resolution copy.
Did Disney re-release the original Star Wars cuts? The theatrical cuts of the original Star Wars trilogy are unlikely to be officially released in high definition, as George Lucas, the creator, has stated he considers these special editions to be the definitive versions. Disney is generally honoring this wish, although fans have expressed interest. So,
As soon as George Lucas dies, Disney is going to be pumping out Blu-rays of those things left and right.
probably, if they can make money, but I don't know if you ever remember the VHS set with the hologram on it. That it was the box set that was like, yay big,
Yeah, I
light, kind of that blue tealish.
I purchased the original Star Wars trilogy, I think 4 times on video cassette. There's the original boxes with the original cover art. Then there was the THX version, and then there was the special edition that came out. There was the gold box and the silver box. One was letterbox and one was widescreen, back when you always had to go out of your way to figure out if what you were purchasing was letterbox or widescreen. And Greg just got up, gave me the symbol to vamp, and he ran away. And I have absolutely no idea where he is, although I'm assuming he's in the room next door frantically rifling through a drawer filled with video cassettes, trying to find the Star Wars box set that he was just talking about. Yeah. I don't think he's ever coming back. I think it's just me. It's just me forever with this ice cream, which is really good, by the way. Yes, this is delicious ice cream. I highly recommend you pick some up. Or at least the maker. Oh my gosh, I can hear him raising the movie screen because Layla was over there playing her video game, so you had the whole movie screen thing down, covering up the bookshelf, which apparently had all of your video cassettes on it, and you just came over here with several different boxes of Star Wars video cassettes.
How long did that take me?
I don't fucking know. Well, look at the dead space over here on the little thing.
Well, and you filled it up. You vamped. Was it good vamp, or do we need to?
Yeah, it was dynamite vamp.
Yeah,
I started reading off the Pythagorean theorem, and
that's solid.
then yeah.
So we're still good to go.
Right off my Christmas list. Sure.
Okay, so
I'm eating ice cream now. I'm going to let you
me vamp.
rifle through these video cassettes.
So this is as you mentioned, the Star Wars trilogy special edition.
Yes, that's
on
a special,
VHS.
That's the widescreen run in the silver.
Yeah. Special edition widescreen. So this one, I've had forever, obviously. Still in good shape.
You've had since the mid '90s.
Now, what's really interesting is
it interesting?
my
Star Tours.
This is my sticker from when we did Star Tours 2.0.
Is that the hard hat sticker?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's from that project. But this is interesting. I got this from my sister, and we don't know exactly where this came from. We know from the printing on the back, this is the original Ralph McQuarrie concept art for Darth Vader on a sticker.
Yep.
For Empire Strikes Back. So, the printing quality, everything else, this is clearly, and it says Lucasfilm. It's the little trademark there on the side, but like that is like old school sticker right there. But yeah, this box that was eaten by my Rottweiler that I had many, many years ago.
Did I ever tell you I'm not a fan of dogs?
Here we go. This is the hologram box trilogy set with this book, the George Lucas, the Creative Impulse special abridged version book.
Nice.
The book is abridged, not the movies. But yeah, the Star Wars Trilogy Collector's Edition. Special letterbox. And what I don't know is if this is the same version as this. If these are the same.
A special edition. If it's special edition widescreen, then yeah, it's going to be the same. So you don't have the
This just says this isn't special edition. It's just special letterbox collector's edition.
Oh.
It'd be interesting to see when this came out.
I can't read the date on your sticker. I can't.
No, it's very, very small.
I actually need a magnifying glass. Huh. Can't tell if it says 1990 or 1980.
So this looks like this one was released in 1992.
Okay.
So I wonder.
So that's regular. That's not going to be special edition.
Does that mean that this is the original version?
No, it's the video cassette. It's everything. So Empire and Jedi are going to be as they were in the theater. Star Wars is going to be as it was updated when Empire was released. So I think the only change is the opening crawl. Because originally it never said Episode 4, A New Hope.
But in this, like in the special edition, so this is the special edition.
Yeah.
This is dated 1997.
That's when the special editions came out. Everything before 97 is not that.
So so this version, Han didn't shoot first. In this one,
He shot first, yeah. Yeah.
so
You have a version of Star Wars where Han shot first.
that's kind of cool.
Is it? Do you have a video cassette player?
I do not.
So, yeah,
Do you?
it's like being in a fallout shelter with a whole bunch of canned food and no can opener,
Yeah, but I could.
which I think was a
I
Twilight
could
Zone
force a
episode.
can opener. Yeah, I can make one. I have a sawzall.
But you can't watch Star Wars on video cassette.
No.
And to answer your question, yes, I do have a video recorder.
It would be interesting to.
I have it. I still have it set up because I have all those vintage video games. So I use the VCR to hook the video games up to a widescreen TV. Widescreen, a fucking flat panel LED TV.
Yeah, this does not say A New Hope.
Because that's the original artwork. But I bet you if you played it, I could take it home and play it tonight and let you know.
Sure. Then I was going to show this. This is my Star Wars, the original trilogy soundtrack box set.
Tapes?
Now CDs.
Oh.
Yeah, with the little book. Fun little stuff.
That's cute. Look at all those collectibles. Why the hell were we talking about Star Wars?
I don't know, because we were. I don't know. If only we had recorded it to find out.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and listen to it to figure out why the hell we were talking about Star Wars.
Well, it's funny because, we've had that conversation. Like, we start recording, we don't know what the hell we're going to talk about.
Ooh, speaking of which, rum?
Yes.
Because going downstairs on the rum cart, I decided to pick something special, something that we haven't had in a while, and I know that you're in a constant quest to clear out rums from your rum cart.
Yes.
And these feel like they're getting really close.
There's still... One of them's like 2/3 full. There's 3 of them. What is it?
Yeah, but they're little bottles. Okay.
Vanilla, pear, and apple or something
So
like that?
this is the delightful rum crate. Les Rums de Sud.
Which is funny because
30
our recollection was that this was not good.
The first time we had it, we're like, this is terrible. What the hell are we thinking? And then the second time we had it, like, oh, we were completely wrong. it was our first rum redemption. We gave it a rum redemption because we're like,
Yeah.
you know what? We were wrong about you, Rum Crate. You're really good. Okay. So which one do you want to try? Because this one doesn't have anything in it anymore. I think we ate the.
No, we didn't eat any of it. That might be vanilla. What's the band on top say? I mean, it'd be in French, but
This one just has the name of the rummery on it.
which is French. I don't remember anything else.
Yeah. Les Rums du Sud.
Yeah. Well, what are the other two called? I know one's vanilla and one is like apple or pear.
So I thought it was pineapple, pear. So this is the vanilla one. It's got the little stick in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it says vanilla. Or vanille. That one's almost empty, so that's probably the best. And then this one has pineapple in it.
Is it? I thought it was.
Or mango. Mango anonymous. I don't know. It kind of looks like pineapple though, doesn't it?
Let me see.
For those that like drinking rum that have chunks of shit floating in it.
It might be pineapple and. If only there was a device in which we could.
So this last one, the mystery one, I could have sworn it had, because there's little like precipitate in there, so it's like it had something in it. But let's smell it.
Mangoes de ananas refers to either mango and pineapple as ingredients or a specific drink or product that combines these flavors. So it's both mango and pineapple.
Dun dun dun. Well, the one that has nothing in it smells really good.
Well,
Which one would you like to try? The mystery bottle?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Would you like 1 cube? Or
Yeah.
neat? 1 cube? Do it a cube?
Yeah. Do it.
It's a delightful rum crate.
So you started to say when I went to grab the boxes of whatever it was that I had here in the house, that you may or may not have access to the digital copies of the original theatrical release.
May or may not. I might know a guy.
You know a guy.
I got a guy.
Yeah. And all the crazy things that we've ever done, that's the thing that's going to get us arrested for doing something on the podcast.
I meant I don't have a guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It never happened. They were released, those movies were released on DVD sometime in the beginning of the DVD era, and they were available for, I think, like 3 months at a Circuit City, and that was it.
Before they're like, we don't want these out there.
And I know somebody that has them.
We want to change the crawl.
We want to change the crawl.
I smell it from over here.
It smells so good. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably the best infused rum concoction we've ever had.
Although this one might not be infused. This might be.
I think it was. No, I remember eating the thing, whatever was in it. If it was apple or pear or something, I remember eating it out of it. Because look at the bottle. There's chunks of shit in there from the thing that used to be in there.
Is it? Or is it just
Foggy.
going bad? I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
We'll find out.
I'll put it on these raisins, which have chunks of leftover grape in it.
Ew.
God, that's so nice. I like it a lot.
It's really smooth.
So
And
we're going to drink more of this.
Yeah.
Lean back in my chair.
Thank you,
Keep
delightful
my
rum
feet
crate.
up. Delightful Rum Crate. You've never steered us wrong except for that first time.
And I still have no idea, in retrospect, zero idea what we were drinking. Or, were we trying to pair it with, like, pizza or Doritos or something? And it just, something just made it not
Maybe
taste.
we were just having a bad day.
Could have been.
Took it out on the rum.
Could have been a bad day. Fuck you, rum. Burn. Did you see the? We've probably talked about it before, but whatever. You see the preview for that movie about the guy that beat Press Your Luck?
No.
It's apparently all of the old timey. These are amazing game shows. Like people have spent a lot of time and effort trying to beat them. So there's some guy memorized the pattern on the Press Your Luck game where you have to hit the button and it's big money, no whammy, stop. Yeah. He memorized the pattern and he just like completely won. Like he kept pressing his luck, and he ended up winning like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Really?
Back in the time when like, oh yeah, you're walking out of here with $1,300. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. And it was one of those.
You get to drink from the fire hose.
Exactly. Yeah, you found the marble in the oatmeal. It was one of those kind of moments. And of course, they take him in the back room, and the mob was there, and it was a whole thing. It's like the dude that
Vinny's got to get his cut.
the guy that beat The Price is Right. Did you hear that one?
No.
It's another. These are some great like Netflix documentary things. There was some guy.
You watch some crazy shit. Like I'm watching good shit and can't keep up with it. How are you like?
I read the story and I saw a preview for the thing. I haven't actually watched the thing.
That makes sense.
Also, airplanes.
I've
You
never read War and Peace, but I have seen the cover.
I have read War and Peace and Zombies or whatever. This guy, he was a math teacher, and he would always watch The Price is Right, and he recorded the prices of all the stuff that they had, and he built a database on his computer that was just, hey, here's the object, and here's how much it costs, here's the object, here's how much it cost. And he was good with math. He was a math teacher, and he would quiz himself. Like he would randomly throw like, oh yeah, here's like some garlic tablets and some Tylenol and like this toilet plunger, and he would remember what the price is, do the math in his head, and like he got on the game show, or he got on The Price is Right, and he didn't get it. Like he lost one of the games or something. But then he kept showing up trying to get back on, and some other dude like knew who he was, and like he was shouting out the answers, and the guy was just like looking at him and repeating whatever he said. Guessed the perfect number for the Showcase Showdown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like exact number.
The exact number to the dollar, and they like closed the game down because they thought he was cheating. They're like, there's no way. There's no way that someone's feeding you the number. There's absolutely no way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see that as being like, did Sam Rockwell play the guy? Because he seems like he would be like the right actor to.
Oh, I think it was an actual like documentary where they were showing clips from the episode.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of fun documentaries out there.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Especially some of the best are the ones that you think are really dumb. Why on earth am I watching this? Some guy set the high score in Donkey Kong. Who gives a shit? And it turns out it's an amazing documentary.
Well, I want to do a documentary about how badass Assassin's Creed Shadow is. I am near complete with the main storyline.
Okay. What's your percent complete on the game?
The percent. The funny thing is like I've got one more on the make because it's like the standard thing. Like, hey, here's the bad guys. You got to kill all of them, and it, like progressively it leads you to the last one. I know where the last guy is. It also might be one of those go like, hey, actually,
you have to step on 10 squirrels.
No, it's more likely that if I wrap that up, it'll be like, that guy was just one of the members of this other organization. Now there's 8 more people you have to go and get, and they're even harder. But it might be that, I don't know. But there are so many little side quests and things. And actually, the game did make me mad last night.
It made you mad?
Yeah. So you play a character, and you can recruit these people into your little encampment, and they have special skills. So one of the characters, I'm like, okay, I'm going to recruit this person. And when it gives you choices, there's the choice that is like, hey, here's the dry answer. Yes, you can join our thing. Here's the other thing. Like, I don't know. I need to earn more. You need to earn more trust. And then there's a third one. How you doing? With a little heart by it. It's like, so you can flirt and whatever. So
you can flirt or whatever.
Yeah. And well, eventually you like kind of, you make out with the character and it's like, it doesn't show anything past like that, but you like, it implies you spend the night together.
Oh, so it's not like Grand Theft Auto?
No, definitely not. It's just more like an implied, like you're now in a relationship with that person. And so just in the completionist mode, I'm like, okay, here's this other person I can go recruit. And it gives me the choices to do the hard thing. And I'm like, no, I'm in a relationship with this other person. So I don't do it. And it just keeps saying, hey, you want to hook up? You want to hook up? You want to hook up? It doesn't say, it's not that blatant, but it's like, no,
leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
No.
Leave me alone.
I'm kind of dating this other person. And then I get back to my little village and you see the little bubble, but this person wants to talk to you. And I'm like, hey, they're going to be happy that I was faithful. And I go up and say, how could you? And she turns and walks into the bushes and disappears. And I'm like, I didn't. No, I don't know what you're talking. Like, I didn't.
So you're saying even in video games, bitches be crazy.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So I Google it. I'm like, can you like go back and re-recruit this? Like, and they're like, nope. Once there's like one glitch in the game that after you've won everything that you might be able to find her where she normally was or what, but it's like the general consensus is no, that's just a glitch in the game that if you accept that other person who flirted with you into your team, she will just assume that you like hooked up. And
now, can you still hook up with the new girl that was
No.
flirting with you? No. So now you're completely out.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm completely single in my game. I guess it's fine.
Greg
I'm an assassin.
Greg got cock blocked by a video game.
I wanted to live vicariously through the implied cutscene.
The implied cutscene.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually show anything. It's like you kiss and then it goes to the cutscene, and then next morning it's like sun waking up, and you're sitting there watching the sun come up with a big grin on your face. And you look over, and there she is, and she's got a big grin on her face, and you're like, reminds me of that line from the movie Outside Providence. You ever see that?
No.
Great fucking movie.
I didn't know that was a movie until just now.
Yeah, no, it's like Alec Baldwin's the dad, and he's just kind of a supporting character. It's about this kid, and he's getting ready to go off to college and whatever. And I think like most of the guys in the family work in this steel mill, blah, blah, blah. One of those.
What year did this come out?
Oh, God, if only there was a thing that we could.
Outside Providence?
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those weird independent films that somehow just makes it mainstream, like Garden State or Away We Go. Something that has like a fun indie soundtrack.
1999, Outside Providence.
Okay.
Yeah, who's this? Tim Dunphy and Jane Weston.
Oh, Jane Weston.
Yeah, and then Alec Baldwin plays Old Man Dunphy, who's Tim's dad. Anyway, point to all this is there's and Jonathan Brandis. Wasn't he the guy from Deep Sea or Sequest or whatever?
Oh, Sequest DSP, the guy that killed himself.
Yeah, and then
when did he kill himself?
I don't know. If only I could just click his thing and then it would say 2003. So 4 years after this movie. Anyway, so Alec Baldwin, back to the whole point I made the reference. It's like one of those things that I will quote from time to time on a movie that nobody knows what I'm talking about, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
And, he's the dad, and he's sitting there in his armchair, and apparently, like the mom, I don't know, the mom wasn't in the picture. I don't remember why. So he's a single dad kind of thing, and son's getting ready to go out on a date with this girl right before he goes off to college. And Alec Baldwin, being the hilarious guy that he is, he goes, son, hey, before you go out, and he's like struggling to say this. He's like, how do I say this? He goes, don't forget that sex is like Chinese dinner. And the kid's looking like, okay. It's like, It's not over until everybody gets the cookie. We're going to have to do like a special dirty rating for this episode, but for implied cutscenes.
Implied cutscenes. Worst porn ever.
Yeah. Pretty good ska band.
Ooh, implied cutscenes is a good ska band name.
Yeah.
Play the trumpet for implied cutscenes.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's my random like shit. We had to IMDb 2 different things tonight.
I know.
Who would have thought it?
It was a wacky and crazy night.
I mean, yeah, the cleanup for this episode, I got to put these VHS tapes back on a shelf.
The fact that you ran and dug up VHS tapes. Now, did you make Layla pause her game?
She was in the
so that you
loading
could lift the screen. So
yeah,
that you could.
she was in the load-in menu, but I had to do the roll-up on the screen because they were behind it.
She's got to be just. What the hell, Dad?
Well, she was waiting to load in, and apparently she was playing Fortnite, and she's one of her online friends. And she goes, "My friend says hi." I'm like, "Hi, friend," or whatever. That
hi, friend.
Hi. Do you know the name of your friend, or is this some random? Yeah, his name's Mr. Quigley. He says he lives with his mom and is currently eating a Hot Pocket. You know, whatever. I don't.
Fortnite 17924. Brr. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never got into Fortnite.
Yeah, me neither. It's not my type of game. But that you just going like Fortnite 90210 or whatever. It's like Turk 182. Remember that movie?
No.
No? Oh my God, Garrick, you suck at movies.
I'm having an off movie night. Usually I'm the movie guy that's quoting stuff and everybody else is all like, brr. So this is what everybody else feels like to just be around me. Turk 182. What the hell is Turk 182?
It's a Timothy Hutton movie.
When did this come out?
1985.
Okay.
Like seriously, you had not heard of this.
So you know I was 5 years old, right?
Yeah, but this is a classic. This is one that you watch. So
it's
Timothy Hutton
one that you watch?
No, it is. So he plays this guy named Jimmy Lynch. And like his brother was a firefighter and got killed on a job or whatever, and it got hidden. And so he starts posting this Turk 182 thing all over town in graffitis, like this Banksy, spirit animal folk hero. And it's during an election cycle, and so it's like Kim Cattrall, Robert Culp, Robert Ulrich.
What wasn't Kim Cattrall in?
Right. Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle. Oh, my gosh.
Darren McGavin. Paul Sorvino. I mean, this is not a small cast. Anyway, so it turns out that Turk 182 was like the badge number on his brother's firefighter badge.
Oh.
And but the whole thing was about like, hey, you need to like recognize the sacrifice of the firefighters and blah blah blah. And I don't know, but it's you gotta watch this.
Yeah, apparently.
Like we might have to pause this, go watch the movie, and then come back and do a movie review.
Where to watch? Turk 182 is not available for streaming.
It says search Amazon. We can see if it's on VHS. The original version with the scroll that originally it was called Turk 181.
They plussed it up in post.
Yeah, these go to these go to 182. Anyway, yeah, that's your homework. You gotta freaking find that and watch it.
Okay, well, if it's not streaming, let me go to the eBays.
Yeah. Anyway. We're getting long in the tooth here. Hey, so I do want to say, I have officially begun. We've been talking about it for literally a year, and I have officially begun building the new website.
Oh, Turk 182. You can get it on DVD on Amazon Prime, 1-day delivery, $15.
Yeah. I say let's
Is it-
watch it together.
Is it worth it? Should I buy it on DVD?
I'll Venmo you half it. I'll Venmo you $7.50.
That feels like a waste of a Venmo transaction.
Okay. I will provide you ice cream 40 minutes ago.
Sounds like a plan. Hey,
Okay.
look at that. And now I own it.
Huzzah. Anyway, yeah, so I started building the new Rum Nerdy site.
It looks so good.
It's funny because we're building it on to the production company because the production company is officially still owns it. But
I suppose
Yeah,
if
that's
that owns it, yeah.
yeah, so but I really like putting quotes. You know me, I like quotes from people. And so I put some quotes in the website, and I'm going to cover those real fast because I think I picked them, several of them specifically with you in mind. The first one is, it was a maddening image, and the only way to whip it was to hang on until dusk and banish the ghosts with rum. Hunter S. Thompson.
That is fitting.
Yeah, so that's a good quote. Desmond Tutu once said, "I wonder whether they have rum and coke in heaven. Maybe it's too mundane a pleasure, but I hope so, as a sundowner. Except, of course, the sun never goes down there. Oh, man, this heaven is going to take some getting used to." Desmond Tutu. And then the last one, another really good one down here. The first time I played the Masters, I was so nervous I drank a bottle of rum before I teed off. I shot the happiest 83 of my life. Chichi Rodriguez.
What's really sad is there's no way in hell I could ever shoot an 83.
Yeah. But he could. I could do 183. It could happen. Anyway, nice new listings. I have links to all the top 5 platforms that we stream to. Also, you can.
Did you randomly select the album art?
Yes.
Or did that? Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I just things that I had locally that I could put in, but they were still really good. You know, I thought they're all really good recent ones. I want to do a new slideshow. Of course, there's the embedded player, so you can just go to our website
That's
and.
so cool.
Huh?
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then one of the things like on our current website we have our recommended rums. And I'm trying to see if I want to build them onto this page or if I want to add them to a secondary page, just
like a rum database. I would absolutely do a secondary page.
So rum database, and merch, other ancillary links and things like that. Just fun. Our favorite rums, which we need to update that list as well. Yeah. So we'll be migrating the website sometime in the next month or two. But whenever I get this done, I really want to make sure it's dialed in. Get some good new pictures. There's some new pictures in here.
Run some spell check on it, and we have a lot of good pictures.
Yeah.
That one was from Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yeah, a year
a fun
ago,
shot.
the Inspire the Night. Yeah, in LA. You and I, right there in the middle of all of it at night, wearing our Luigi hats.
That was
and
fun.
we look rather happy. That was a good night.
That was a fun night.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's coming. And again, it's another place that you can find us on the internet, and read about updates. I would love to put in one of those little blog post updates where, like Rum Nerdy in the news, but we're never in the news. There's never anything that noteworthy about what's going on with Rum Nerdy.
Weren't those some of the quotes from our? Where did we use those quotes?
Oh, that was the movie, the eggnog trailer.
Eggnog trailer.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of fun.
We do not give recommendations.
We do not
says
review.
Yeah.
We do not review podcasts. Rolling Stone.
Yeah. I forgot what the one in Spanish was.
The one from Telemundo
says,
"This is not Telemundo. This is a."
Yeah, that's right. This is a Pizza Hut. Or
Yeah,
something.
this is not Telemundo. This is a Mexican restaurant. Please stop calling here. Braves, Telemundo.
Actually, you know what's fun is on that new site.
Oh God, the eggnog trailer. I forgot.
I
I think the eggnog trailer is more. It obviously it's more fun, but I enjoy that more than the actual eggnog video.
So we actually on here we have social media links to our YouTube page. Yeah,
does it work? Can you click on it right now? Does it take you there?
It sure does.
Look at that.
Yeah, and that's not to the well, I guess it is to the podcast.
No, the podcast is. So if you click on podcasts, it's the one thing I gotta figure out how to.
Oh yeah, and then their videos and stuff.
As soon as our streaming platform is like, hey, would you like to link YouTube to your podcast? I'm like, yeah. We had like 5 videos on there.
Yeah,
and then it put all 200 podcast episodes into the same batch. And it won't unsort them, so I had to make like a playlist of just videos. It annoyed me.
Well, we need a social media intern or something. Somebody's going to do that social media stuff that we just don't give a shit about.
What's really sad is that every time we record, I take pictures of stuff and then I just never post them.
Right.
Like I have a backlog of, hey, here's us doing this cool thing with Tommy, and then hey, here's us at this amazing place, and here's us at the opening for a thing, and nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that too. I could just do a photo album of all the memories we never shared with you.
What I did on my summer vacation.
I woke up and then I went downtown to look for a job, and then I hung out in front of the liquor store.
Adam Sandler,
Cheech and Chong, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was Cheech and Chong from...
What did you do on your summer? Second day of my summer vacation, I went downtown, and then I went looking for a job. And then I hung out in front of the liquor store.
Tommy Chung,
yeah. So, hey, where you been for the last 5 years? 5 years. Yeah, it's been 5 years. What have you been doing? 5 years. You've been doing 5 years. Yeah, yeah. I've been making these really cool table candles. Oh, yeah? What are those? You pour wax all over a table and you set it on fire. Sounds like a hot item, Bob.
Did you ever hear his interview where he's talking about? I say a couple of years ago, it was probably like 20 at this point in time when he got arrested. He got arrested for marijuana possession. Like the cops came to the door.
Yeah, wasn't it like paraphernalia because he sells bongs online or something?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
But the cops showed up and like, do you have any marijuana on the premise? And he's like, I'm Tommy Chung, man. That was his answer to the cops.
Yeah. Are you stupid?
It's kind of my brand.
Yeah.
I feel like if the cops showed up here asking for rum.
Yeah. We need to do a Rum and Stony episode. No.
It feels like a terrible idea.
That is a terrible idea.
I was talking to somebody today about mushrooms.
I've never done mushrooms.
I've never done mushrooms either, but like I saw him passed out at a party once, and I'm like, you know what? I've never tried mushrooms. Maybe. No, it's not the right time. It's not the right place.
Yeah.
And then later on, I watched somebody who did partake in the mushrooms melt into a couch and then fall asleep, like just staring off into space. And I remember looking at that guy being like, really fucking glad I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I made the right call. Thanks, past Garrick.
Well, there's that. Anyway, hey, let's wrap up before we tell more drug stories. Remember that time we did coke? No, because it didn't happen. It really didn't happen. I've never tried that.
You got a coke guy?
I don't have a coke. I have a Coca-Cola guy. So is Costco. Oh, you know what? I saw a thing about Costco. In Orlando, there is a Costco restaurant supply. And if you have a regular Costco membership, you can go there. And
I have one of those.
A Costco membership? Yeah, so do I. But we should go and then do a review of all the cool, wonderful shit. Because you can buy the industrial size, like Haagen-Dazs ice cream flavor, like the ones for the ice cream stores and restaurant equipment. And
what restaurant equipment? What the fuck am I going to do with restaurant equipment?
I don't know. I could use...
That's where capitalism has taken your brain, Greg. You're like, I could buy all of this stuff. You could.
I'm just
saying. Do you need to?
Well, you know I actually cook, so
I know
like,
you actually cook, but what do you like? What are you going to get? Like a stainless steel cart or
no, not like
gas
that kind of
burner
stuff.
grill? Or
No, maybe no. But I
do they sell
I
like?
do want to
they
get the
sell
bigger
food? Can you
Blackstone.
Get like, can you get like Gates?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
yeah, you can industrial like. Do you want a 5-gallon bucket of ranch? You can do that there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Although, if you were gonna set up a kiddie pool in your backyard with ranch dressing in it and make people wrestle, you could do that on the
Or
cheap.
dress up as Doritos and like jump into it.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. Whatever. Stop judging me. Anyway,
These are all bad ideas.
but going there is a good idea.
I don't want to go to a restaurant supply store. That's like the lamest idea.
But it's a
you've ever said.
Costco. So
Yeah, I hate going to Costco
why?
because I don't know. I reject it. That it's capitalistic overlords. I don't know, man. Every time I walk in there,
Costco's actually the good guys.
every time I walk in there, I feel like I'm in an idiocracy. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Sam's Club, sure, but Costco, like, they pay their people fairly and have good benefits.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. I just every time, man. It's
Whatever. I'm going to go without you then, and then I'll tell you all about it.
yeah. Go on your restaurant supply adventure and let me know how it goes.
Shut up. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Don't forget to thank our good friend Dave Martin.
DemoDavePro.com.
You can check us out on our website, rumandnerdy.com. That will actually stay the same, too, when it migrates. Rumandnerdy.com, rumandnerdy.com.
Social medias, we're at Rum and Nerdy, also AND, which you'll be able to link to from our new website, which is not live yet.
Yeah.
But we
Well, the
just
current
looked at it.
one has links.
The current one has links?
Yeah.
Oh, well then fuck it. Yeah, go to the new one, or the current one.
Yeah, whatever.
Go to either of them.
Yeah.
Click on stuff.
You can email us from the website, the new one as well, or you can just email us at show@rumandnerdy.com. That's rumandnerdy.com.
Every time you click on our website, we think about donating $1 to A New Hope.
Yeah. I think about donating $1 to a new rum for the collection. Anyway, thanks everybody. And just keep listening for those updates on the new website, and
Stay nerdy, my friends.
Dedicate one to the lady. Summertime sip, babe, need something to keep you cool. Now summertime sip, babe, need something to keep you cool. Better look out now, though. Dave's got something for you. Tell you what it is. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. On my mind, I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Hold on a second, baby. I gotta put my banana in Dixie cups. All flavors and push-ups too. I'm your ice cream man, baby. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Hold on one more. Well, I'm usually passing by just about 11 o'clock. I never stop, I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. All right, boys. I'm putting my banana Dixie cups. All flavors and push-ups to under ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Yes.
You guys, we're... David, what the hell? I have been worried sick.
Relax, honey. I just took him to the mall to hang out.
The mall closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?